Hello guys, how are you doing? These last few days I was looking for some games in my collection to make a video for you, and I had a question. What is the most common kind of games? Well, basically only in my opinion, I would say games about sports. So today I gathered all the sports games that I have in my Nintendo 64 collection, and let's try to make a review of all of them. I'm someone who doesn't understand anything about most sports, and I don't even like sport games, so I'm definitely the best person to make this video. Let's start with a Japanese game, as if we hadn't already done this a few weeks ago. Famista 64, also known as Pro Yakyu. Yakyu? Yakyu. Yeah, I think it's correct. It's a baseball game. I thought that baseball was only popular in the United States and Japan, but researching for this video, I discovered that the sport is also very popular in Cuba, Dominican Republic and Venezuela. On top of everything else, you are learning geography here. And another surprise, this game is part of a famous franchise in Japan. The game starts with a cute cutscene, and a screen to type in the name of your save. I just choose the letters that look at prettiest and I'm hoping I didn't accidentally write anything offensive here. In the game, you can choose between 14 teams in classic mode to play against the computer, and here we have the teams. Blackbird, Big Smoke, Capstar, I don't know what you are. Looks like the logo of a martial arts academy, I don't know what you are. Low quality drawing, Kimba the White Lion, a yellow penguin, a Dark Souls NPC, Goat. It's a good goat, a seagull, Pac-Man, and an American girl. A new screen to configure your team, and finally the game itself, which has absolutely nothing special. It's a baseball game. I played it for a few hours, and it's a baseball game, but the art is really cute. These players are adorable, even on the game cartridge they are cute. The only different thing I like is that when someone hits a home run, a cute animal appears flying. I don't know why this happened, but it's cute. Next game, Virtual Chess. Yes, chess is a sport. If a YouTuber said it, it's true, trust me. I was not sure about mentioning this game in this video, even though I promised a review of all the games I have, because it's chess. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, and I'm not even very good at chess. But what motivated me the most to include it on the list is that this game is ugly. The charm of this game is in the animations. Whenever one piece captures another, an animation starts. Well, this game is only for you to turn on your Nintendo 64, move the pieces randomly and watch the different animations. After that, you put this game on your shelf and leave it collecting dust in your collection. I know you do this. Go clean your games. Right now. Pause the video and go. Some of the pieces don't even make sense. The knights are unicorns and rams. The bishops are wizards and fairies. Nothing in these games makes sense. Ah, and that ugly picture you saw before is the queens. For some reason, the animations are very accelerated, so you quickly get sick of them. So if you want to play chess, do it on your computer like a normal person. Next game, Eikono St. Andrews, another Japanese game. This time about golf, the sport that rich people play when they talk about business. I've never played golf, but for some reason, I like golf games, probably because the courses are beautiful. The problem is that I don't know how to play this, so I couldn't get past the first course. I know, it's pathetic, you can judge my lack of skill. The funny thing is that when I bought this cartridge, I really hoped that something good would be stored in it. Big mistake. Next game, South Park. Here things get interesting in this review. So far we've seen bad games, and games that could even be good depending on the niche you are in. I didn't have many expectations about this game since I found it on list of worst Nintendo 64 games more than once. There was a time when people made kart games with every possible franchise. Mario, Donkey Kong, Crash, even Mortal Kombat were included in this. But this one surprised me in a very positive way. The game follows the basic recipe of a kart game. Here you can choose between several characters, which is really cool. The power-ups you get throughout the race are also really cool, and my favorite is when Saddam Hussein's head gets in the way of your vision. My sense of humor is ridiculous, I know. But it's in the following levels that the game shows its full potential. After the first race, the game always give you a new objective. In the second level, you need to get a trophy and run through 4 points on the map holding it. If another racer has the trophy, you need to hit him and make him drop the trophy. But if another racer passes with the trophy through the first 3 locations marked on the map, you can hit him and get the trophy. So then, you can pass through the fourth and last point. On the third level, instead of a trophy, you need to hold a medicine, since all the characters are infected with medical disease. Holding the antidote makes you heal gradually, and whoever heals first wins. This level is so easy. Once you get the cure, just run away from the other racers, they are very stupid. On the fourth level, you need to get Cupid's arrows and hit all the other players, but the game only tells you how many you hit and not who you hit, so these stages will always turn into complete chaos. At that moment, I didn't even remember the list that said how bad this game was supposed to be. It's been a long time since a game gave me so much fun. The game is always renewed. Sometimes you need to steal underwear and run a certain number of laps holding them. In other levels, you need to save chickens around the city and deliver them to the police department. Playing these with your friends is really fun. Everything in this game is unpredictable. I think we can all agree that this is the best sports game in my collection. And I know you might be thinking, I cheated by considering a kart game instead of just focusing on games that simulate sports more realistically. But let's be honest, I already say that I don't like this kind of game, but I recognize that even if I didn't like games like Famista 64, there are very good games that will definitely entertain you if you like sports. Nintendo 64 has many games like this, but unfortunately I don't have any in my collection. This will probably change one day, as it's my dream to have all the games ever made for Nintendo 64 in my collection. And since these games aren't bad or don't have anything special, I don't think it would be fun to make a video about them. So even though it wasn't the game I expected, it doesn't surprise me that this was my favorite. And maybe for me to like sports games, I need them to have something more than just sports. And remember, never let some numbers on the internet saying that a game, movie, music, or series is bad change your opinion. We are done for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.